Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today we have some interesting information from show writer and runner Josh Heald, one of the big three. He goes on to say about Season 4 that, I can just say, without giving away any spoilers, Season 4 delivers on the premise of the series, which is what happens when these guys get into each other's lives and get under each other's skin. And of course, he's talking about Daniel and Johnny's relationship going forwards. He goes on to say, we've watched arguments, we've watched sequences, we've watched consequences and reactions and overreactions. And now we're entering a phase in which they are putting down their weapons and looking at each other and accepting the challenge in front of them, with Kreese and kind of taking the next step and trying to grow as adults and leaders. And it's a great tipping point for them as performers and for their characters because it starts to provide new colors to their arrangement that are not just, I hate you, I hate you. We're finally entering into a second phase of their relationship. So this to me kind of tells me what we already assumed, but there was one thing in the very end that leads me to think of something else now. So he goes to say we're finally entering into a second phase of their relationship. So what I think from this is that there are definitely more than just two phases in anything. And seeing as how Cobra Kai can go on for, 5-6 seasons, let's say, as they've mentioned, with, spin-off shows and so on and so forth, I feel like this phase could literally just be another phase. After this, we could get something else. I think what's happening right now is Johnny and Daniel are coming together for a bigger threat. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and I think that's exactly what's happening here. Going forwards, what happens once Kreese either wins or loses the All Valley? Will he actually leave the All Valley? Will he shut down Cobra Kai if he loses? I really don't think he will. I don't think John Kreese plays fair, and I don't think Terry Silver plays fair at all. And we know Terry Silver definitely doesn't play fair, so I couldn't see them leaving the Valley even if they did lose. Now that being said, I'm pretty sure that Terry Silver will bring in some big hitters from maybe even across the globe, kind of like a blood sport sort of thing, where he has these amazing, talented fighters that are probably extremely ruthless coming in to fight under Cobra Kai and wreaking havoc on Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate. Could this cause turmoil for Daniel and Johnny? Absolutely. I feel like if Daniel tells one of the students to do something and they end up losing, Johnny will be mad at Daniel and he'll say, hey, they should have done this and this, their karate is stupid, and so on and so forth. There could be a fight right there, and then they could completely dissolve their relationship. Or I could see them actually having an argument while training, saying this kind of a fighting technique is better when, let's say, Daniel is trying to teach something from Miyagi-Do. And then of course, Johnny will be like, no, that's stupid. Why would you do that? This technique is better. Johnny being a little more of an offensive fighter and Daniel being a little more defensive. Kind of like an Anakin and Obi-Wan joining together to teach students. Either way, I think that the relationship we're about to see is just another phase, as Josh says. I think that they're gonna eventually start hating each other once again and things will go awry, and maybe even cost them the tournament. Now, something that could be fun would be actually if Mike Barnes joins Danny and Johnny, because I feel like he probably has a lot of resentment towards Terry Silver for not only losing him on his deal, but also for making him lose the tournament by the stupid win a point, lose a point system when he could have just beat Daniel right on the first shot. I think Daniel and Johnny's character dynamic and their relationship will be extremely up and down. It'll be volatile, and maybe in the beginning it'll be a learning curve for both of them and they'll try to make it work, but I think in the end they're just kind of destined to always hate each other but respect each other, like each other, but dislike each other at the same time. And I think it's simply because, as Amanda said, they are pretty much the same person, and they both probably see flaws within themselves that they just don't want to admit. Let me know what you guys think will happen with Johnny and Daniel's relationship going forwards in Cobra Kai Season 4. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, remember, pain does not exist in this dojo, does it?